Good morning YouTubians, it's Kermit's Ghost, and today we're going to take a look at number 26 on the cult movie poster, a movie from 1990 which was directed by Ron Underwood, the guy behind City Slickers and Mighty Joe Young. This film had a budget of just $10 million but went on to have several sequels. It's a monster horror comedy and set in Nevada. It could be none other than Tremors. Let's put this into player and see what it is all about. The film stars Kevin Bacon as Valentine McKee, Fred Ward as Earl Bassett, Finn Carter as Rhonda Lebeck, Michael Gross as Burt Gummer, Victor Wong as Walter Chang, Arianda Richards as Mindy, Rebecca McIntyre as Heather Gummer, that's Bert's wife, and Bobby Jacoby as Melvin Plug. The film starts with Val and Earl working on a fence in the middle of nowhere. They finish up and head back to town, meeting Rhonda on the way. Now Rhonda is monitoring seismic activity in the area, and they talk for a while and then move on, making their way back to town. A small town called Perfection with a population of just 14. On her own, grounds start to shake around Rhonda and you see something large underground is heading for her. She's completely unaware and she gets in her car and leaves just in the nick of time. Val and Earl continue to do job after job, and one in particular leaves them covered in crap, which sparks their decision to leave and make a life for themselves elsewhere. They pack up their truck and drive out of town, but as they go they notice one of their friends has climbed up an electricity tower. Val climbs up thinking his friend is drunk and discovers that he is in fact dead, and later they find the cause is dehydration, which means he's been up there for at least 4 days. Meanwhile, at a small farm, the sheep are acting odd, and when the farmer attends, he is attacked from below ground. All the sheep are eaten, and later Val and Earl drive past, stop to investigate, and they find the mutilated remains of the sheep and the head of the farmer underneath a hat. Heading out, they warn 2 construction workers who are swiftly killed by the grain-dwelling beast. Now heading back towards town later, they see the workers are both dead, and trying to escape they snag their truck on something, and they are forced to return to Perfection because a rock slide has blocked the only road out of town. And later they see what their truck was snagged on, and it was a large snake-like creature. They meet most of the population of the local store, and the owner, Walter, buys the creature from them for $15 and later charges people $3 to have their photograph taken with it. Later that evening, a man and woman are camping out under the stars, and they notice that their generator has just disappeared underground. When they investigate, the man is eaten and his hysterical wife hides in their station wagon, which gets eaten too, with her inside. The town's residents are now aware of the beast and plan to defend themselves, and with only one road out of town being demolished, Val and Earl ride out on horseback to get help. When not far out, the horses get spooked and throw Earl and Val, which results in the horses getting eaten. Val shoots one of the tentacles and the creature reveals itself, and it is absolutely massive. Chases them and slithers into a concrete wall and stops it dead. Rhonda turns up and they all examine the beast. It's a slug-type one with spikes to help it move. Rhonda says there are 3 more, and looking at the readings they are close. So they climb up onto the rocks for safety, but they're stranded as the thing is waiting for them. They spend the night on the rocks unable to move, so Rhonda comes up with a plan in the morning to pole vault from one rock to the other to make their escape. They make it to the truck and narrowly avoid getting eaten. Back at the store, Val and Earl explain the creatures to the rest of the people. All the while, Walter is fixated on trying to give it a name. One of the creatures has followed them back to the store and pops up from underground. The creature attacks the residents, who manage just about to survive. Now aware that they are attracted to sound, they all keep quiet, but the store's generator starts up and Walter gets eaten whilst trying to turn it off. Val manages to get to a CB radio whilst everybody's on the roof to talk to Bert and Heather, who are in their basement, but the creatures are already heading their way. And that is where I'll leave the story. So did I enjoy Tremors? Yes, I did. I absolutely loved this film. It is a first time watch for me, and I plan to check out the others. The hour and 35 minutes were action packed, and I absolutely loved the chemistry between Val and Earl. The last film on the cult movie poster, The Warriors, was shot 95% at night, whereas this one was 95% during the day, which is very unusual for this kind of film. I would give this a solid 9 out of 10 and thoroughly recommend it. So that is it. Do you agree with my score? Have you seen Tremors? Let me know down in the comments. I will get back to you, I promise. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. But why wouldn't you? And on that note, thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.